I did it. I made it. Alive. Surprise. It's a miracle. You actually made it. Actually didn't think I was gonna make it on time to stream. Not gonna lie. Like, I actually did not think I was gonna make it. But we did it. We made it. We are alive. Thankfully, I think. Mostly. So yeah, a little bit different in the beginning there from yesterday. Not yesterday. Was it yesterday? It was yesterday. Yeah, I streamed yesterday. Casually losing my mind real quick. Yeah, it was yesterday, right? I'm not losing my mind. I'm pulling it up. Yeah, it was yesterday. Actually losing my mind. Like, actively. Alright. So yeah, we got a little bit of an upgrade to the stream. Just like slightly, you know. I think it's pretty cool. I think it came out relatively good. Where did I put my I was just gonna pick up the same long video in for music again today. But where art thou? Terrible music. I mean, it's not that bad actually. Where is it? Oh, there it is. There it is, right here. Right here.
OutSchool offers thousands of interactive online courses, connecting hundreds of teachers with
Yeah, that should be good. Yeah, that should do better. Okay. I okay. Yeah, this works. uh, okay. Full screen projector. Yes. Why is this so low? Why is this it? That's not my number. Okay, there we go. Well, we're good. I think we're good. Ah, we're here, bruh. First encounter of today's stream. It's a miracle, bruh. I actually didn't think I was gonna get a chance to stream today. This is actually kind of surprising. you know, here we are, live and streaming. I actually was somewhere else, which I could have been doing hunting for a few hours, because I was doing nothing, but instead, I decided to wait so I could do it on stream, and I just got my Pokemon that I'm gonna use to catch Azelf. I just got better Pokemon for that. So I haven't actually tested the new setup, but it should work hopefully better. Because instead of having a sleeper, I have a Thunder Waver. So hopefully hopefully that'll be decent. You know, because I've heard from the masses that it's better to keep something paralyzed than sleep, because sleep lasts for like 5 rounds, whereas if you're lucky, whereas what's it called? Paralyzed can last for like 15. So you know, that's like 2 times as good, so it's like might as well take that, right? But yeah, I had to get a Magnezone all ready and stuff. So I was doing that earlier today. So, you know. You know what I'm thinking about doing? I'm thinking about getting just like a basic red outline to put around this. Yeah, I'm gonna do that soon. Add some flavor. Like, it won't be as cool as like all the like, you know, the cool stuff, like the starting stream thing or the face cam. But I mean, yeah. Alright, let me just make sure. I want to make sure I have, you know, my audio on. I will say though that now that I have
With Chewy, get their mealtime match delivered fast.
do not
Pets
care.
love Skibble. Milo loves.
I will say though that it is weird going from one source in OBS to having 4. So, you know, that's a little bit of an adjustment. I will say. I have plans though coming up that I'm very excited to do very soon. This coming Wednesday, we are going to have a stream this coming Wednesday. And it's one that I've really wanted to do for a few months, so I'm really looking forward to doing that. I still have to do some prep before then, but it's gonna be really cool. Assuming I can pull it off. If not, that kind of sucks, but yeah, this coming Wednesday is going to be cool. I'm not gonna say quite yet, but it is very cool. I actually need to tell Shovel that I'm gonna be doing it. Because I know I told him about it, and it's like, yeah, I'm definitely gonna do this at some point, but I just don't know when. And I think I am going to now, you know. I don't think we're gonna have too crazy of a day today. I think I want to do probably to 250, like nothing crazy. I will say though that if we get to 3,000 encounters on this, 3,000 to 3. You know what? If I ever hit odds 496 on any live or on any live stream hunts from 4,096 to 4,196, I'll do a push it up for every encounter. That's what we'll do. Either that or I will do it as a sub goal, maybe? One of the two will happen. But if I, like, I'll do it for like 300 subscribers, I think. And if we hit that, I will do a whole stream. But if we do the 4,096, then I'll just do it for the 100. Whereas for a stream, I'll probably do like, I don't want to say 300. I don't know if I can do 300. 300 is a lot of push-ups, even if they are spread a minute apart. Because I'm strong, just not that strong. I don't think. I think we go to 200 though. Which I've never done that in one sitting, but I think I probably could if I put my mind to it. Especially with having a minute between each encounter. Oh god. Push-ups until I get a shiny? Like the whole hunt? Just like once a month, just have a stream, do like 200. That would be insane. That would be awful. That would be terrible. And I might do it for a sub goal. Like genuinely. Like that sounds cool. It'll definitely be the most active I will ever be in a stream. That's for sure. But I'm not necessarily saying I'm against it. Because I'm not, like, I genuinely, I would probably do it, honestly. By the way, give it up for 123. We might, there is a chance that we might be doing this, a little bit of this on Wednesday as well. You know, like, not a ton, but, you know, I kind of have a variety stream planned for Wednesday. Hopefully. Hopefully. Give it up for 224, 124. After I get Azelf, I think I'm gonna go fight the champion, or in the Elite Four, and then after that, I think you can do other legendaries, like Rayquaza and the Reggies and stuff like that. I think Ho-Oh and Lugia might be in there as well. So I might do one of those hunts. Maybe. Finally get Registeel. I wanted a shiny Registeel for years, but I just have never gotten around to getting one. I wanted it since the second part of this Sword and Shield. What is that called? Teal Crown? No wait. I'm combining Teal Mask, Isle of Armor, and Crown Zenith? Or is that the Pokemon deck? Bro, I'm freaking forgetting. Crown mm, mm. Since the second part of the Crown whatever. Crown Dial. It's the Crown Dial. Right? Isle of Armor. No. I'm thinking of Isle of Armor. Um Crowned Tundra. That's what it is. The Crowned Tundra. When that released, I wanted to shiny hunt Registeel, and I sunk like a solid 100 encounters, 100 to 200 encounters into it. I ended up getting busy and just eventually dropping it. Unfortunately. I still to this day want to go back though. So I might hunt it in Shining Pearl instead. Yeah. Because frankly, I think that would be sick. You know what I haven't thought about? Does my camera cover Azelf? Am I gonna get a butchered shiny reaction because my camera's covering it? I really hope not. Hold on, let's test this game theory. Oh no, it's right there. Oh no. Oh no. Uh, oh no. Yeah, it's fine. I can just screen record it, it'll be fine. And I'll play that over in the actual edit. It'll be fine. It'll work out. It'll work out. I'm not worried about it. Not that worried anyway. Now that I have a date set, I can't believe how fast my stream evolved. Like, in the matter of 2 days, it went from, sorry, 3 days. 3 days. Have I streamed 3 days in a row? Dear Lord, it's a miracle. Wow. No, there was 1 day in between there. Oh, it's raining. That's what that noise is. I was gone from streaming for 1 month, then 2 months, then 3 months. So yeah, I was going from like, I was doing like one stream a month to 3 and 4 days. That's insane. I'm so tired. I want to do at some point, like, if I laugh, I reset the game or something like that. But I just, like, yo, funny compilations are hard to come across that aren't, like, because you can't watch them through. So you have to, like, find a channel that you like that isn't just, like, you know, overcooked brain rot, really. Because, like, some people find that funny. I'm not that demographic, though. I am absolutely not that demographic. You're not that guy, pal. You're not that guy. So it's just like, because I want to do this, but it's also like, I still want to do, if I say, like, the letter E, um, or, um, like, if I say any monster from, like, I don't know, Mario or, like, Zelda or something, games I played a ton, um, then you reset the run or something like that. I don't know, I've been cooking on that for a while, and it's just like, I should probably do something about that, and I just haven't. Hey guys, Boy Crow here. Do you ever get collector's anxiety? In huge open world RPGs, where there's so much to do and so much to grab, and you're just wondering if that one item is the last of its kind. Oh god. There's some people working on our house right now. Not the drill, no. Hey, where the fuck are they out there? It's raining. Whatever. I don't judge. They're gonna have the stuff done on the house, so I don't think it actually really matters. I think I might make this my background on my camera longer. So like I might like spin it, so you know, make it spin a lot slower, be a lot more gradual, and be a lot longer. Yeah, I want to do that at some point. Because I did just throw this together like last night. Like after yesterday's stream, it was like 2 hours of me just setting up this layout. It took me a lot longer than I care to admit.
Here's how I save 3 hours a week by feeding my dog fresh, vet-approved meals. Ollie is my #1 choice for fresh.
I really need like a mute button so I can mute audio. So I don't get doxxed by the ads. Just immediately boop. Dog, 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 dog. Dog, 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 dog. Dog, 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 dog. Dog, dog, dog. I'm losing my mind, bro. 5 minutes in and I'm losing my mind. Oh, we're already half an hour in. Just because I've been yapping, brother. But that's kind of what I feel like most people do, is they like, especially small streamers, they'll just like have be resetting in the background and just like kind of be chatting. Usually they have somebody to chat with, but you know, I'm in a fucking ghost town right now. But you know. Whatever. Dun, dun, dun. Mm, mm, mm. Dun, 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 dun. And the silence starts to set in. That is the thing about streaming, is that like when you don't have somebody here to talk to, you just run out of topics so quick. Like you just gotta think of like random bullshit and just like start yapping. Like, what can I yap about? I don't know, man. Um, I have a controversial opinion on how good Sword and Shield were. I actually really enjoyed Sword and Shield. Now I will say that they're getting kind of old and up there, and there is like, it's starting to get to the point where there's sort of a nostalgia factor, because you know Sword and Shield is what like got me into, or specifically Sword is what got me into Pokemon in the first place. Like I played Ultra Moon before on the DS, but that wasn't like I didn't like seriously play that like I did Sword and Shield. When Sword and Shield came out, I mean, I was like, I ended up playing it like, I want to say like 9 months late after it released. Like everybody was like done, and it faded into the shadows already. But God, did I just love playing that game for the first time? It felt so unreal almost playing it, and it like looking so amazing, because you know I was used to like, the only other gaming I had ever had was really on the 3DS, and we know how terrible the 3DS graphics are. I mean, compared to now, at least. So, you know, it kind of just, I remember, like, it blowing me away. Oh, it's 6:09 right now. Nice. Um, I remember it, like, blowing me away. And I will say that like the graphics were not like, I mean the story was kind of lukewarm, I will say. It wasn't terrible, but it wasn't good either. But I do really think that it was just like that original wonder of just like exploration. Because now I know like almost everything about Sword and Shield like the back of my fucking hand nowadays because I've played the game like 40 times. But you know, back then, I mean, I loved it. I mean, and for the first time, there's always something magical about playing the game for the first time. Like there are some games that like are completely ruined after the first time. Like Omori, Undertale, Breath of the Wild is kind of like it's still a very fun game even to this day, even though I've played through it 6 or 7 times. That's not like an over exaggeration. That's like an actual number. Um, and it's like it doesn't it does lose like its initial magic, but then you discover like glitches and you get better at the game, and it's just like different world, you know. And there's some games like Minecraft that was never it was never really new for me because I was just like what I had watched it for years before I even like when I first was on like started watching stuff on YouTube. It was just I want to say like mostly Dan TDM back in that like time where Dan TDM was posting like daily Minecraft videos. Like he was on that fucking grind. And like I remember just watching that every single day. Who else did I watch back then? I think I watched Captain Sparkles for a time. Uh who else did I watch? Oh, I remember. I back then the two main people I watched was Dan TDM and LD Shadow Lady. And a little bit of Stampy. Little bit of Stampy. I mean, but who the fuck didn't, honestly? Like, anybody in my age group watched Stampy growing up. It's just like, you know, like everybody watched Stampy. At least a little bit. And I think Stampy did a bunch of videos with some other girl that I can't remember her name now. But I remember her and I watched her a little bit as well. But yeah, I was mainly the three, Dan TDM, Stampy, and LD Shadow Lady when I was growing up. But yeah, Minecraft never like because I had been around it for so long that it didn't like there was never like that beginning magic, so it kind of in its own way never lost that magic almost. That's the nice thing about Minecraft, right? You can play it like thousands of times, even just vanilla, and have a different experience every single time. Like recently, I just booted up like a slightly modded copy, like barely modded, like some shaders, and that was about it. And like it's just so amazing, especially the trial chambers. The trial chambers are so much fun. Like I was surprised to have so much fun with the trial chambers. They were just really, really fun to fuck around in for the first time. Like that's one of the things that I think would have been better if I had a friend there, because like the first time I went to the deep dark, like it was like I took one of my friends, like we were both like around that age where like voice like towards the end of voice cracks where they were like really really bad towards the end before voice cracks got less. Um, when the Deep Dark released, like it was a while after the Deep Dark released actually and we just went down there for the first time. I haven't talked to him like played Minecraft with him or like talked to him really since. I haven't like played games with him. I did talk to him in real life the other day actually, but you know, but yeah, that was the most fun experience of my life because neither of us knew what the fuck we were doing, so we were just kind of like running around and screaming, and we did that for like 3 hours. We were in that ancient city, having no idea what we were doing, just screaming and dying over and over. It's such a fun night. Like that is like a core Minecraft memory for me because it was just hilarious. Like that's the type of thing that like I will never forget. There's plenty of Minecraft memories that I will never forget, but that was like that's one of the ones that stand out the most was because it was just like 3 hours of just non-stop laughing with this dude. I mean, it was great. Yeah, it was a good time because because these friends that I'm talking about is like my sister's best friend, which is like same age within like 2 months of her, and then my sister's best friend's brother, which is like 2 weeks before me. So like our parents were like pregnant at the same time, or our moms were both pregnant at the same time, and it was just like so like I've known him since like the beginning. So we eventually we got old and like he got into sports, I got really into gaming, and then we found out a few years back that we both liked Minecraft. So that was that was awesome. We had so much fun. And we were like, when the next big Minecraft update comes out, we'll play again, and that just never happened. I should now that there's not only Trial Chambers, but there's also a Pale Garden update. Maybe I should talk to him again, like see if we could get some Minecraft going again. Just be like a tradition every few years. Maybe. We'll see. What do I talk about next? This is the challenge. Is like I'll talk forever and just like keep talking, but then all of a sudden I end the topic, and now I'm just sitting here for like 5 minutes in silence trying to think of my next topic. This really spiraled. This started off with saying I have a controversial take. I actually like Sword and Shield, and we ended on us playing Minecraft. Like, how did we get here? How far did I say I was gonna go? I think I said I'm gonna go to 250 today. I mean, I also need to work on my thumbnail because my thumbnail is booty cheeks right now. Oh wait, no, wait. I need to work on thumbnails or a thumbnail for my upcoming stream coming Wednesday. Cause it's gonna be like my first. I'm just gonna say what it is, pretty much. It's gonna be my first ever stream that we're gonna go for a decent amount of time, and I'm just gonna have like every like few hours, I'm just gonna switch to another game. So I'm planning to do like X amount of hour. I'll decide an amount of time, and then we'll do like, for example, not necessarily going to be the amount of time I do, but like for example, 6 hours, and we'll play like 3 games, 2 hours for each, right? Something like that. So like I could do 2 hours of shiny hunting, then I could do 2 hours of, I don't know, Subnautica Chaos mod or something. Like, yeah, yeah. And if I get like bored halfway through and I'm just like, I don't want to play this game anymore, I can also just pick something else. Like I'll have like a backup gaming list almost. So yeah, we have some prep that I'm gonna have to do on Tuesday, because Tuesday, um, because Monday, tomorrow, is busy as hell, always. So, you know what? I don't fucking care. I'm gonna do a 24-hour stream, is what I'm gonna do. And now I've been going around, like, do I want to do, like, I've been trying to decide, do I want to do, one game, like, try to finish one game, or do I want to play multiple games, or what? And I was like, maybe I've never done Death Run. The Death Run mod, for Subnautica. So I was like, maybe I should just do the Death. Wait a minute, this is behind my encounter. Um, maybe maybe I should do like just a full stream of the Death Run mod, right? I was like, oh yeah, that'll be great. That'll be awesome. I'll have so much fun with that. And then I realized that one, I don't know if I can see, like, you just can't judge that. And since I've played through Subnautica before, it may be super fast. But since it's the hardest mod for Subnautica, it also might take fucking eons. And it may take more than 24 hours. So it's just like, eh. And also, that's not an easy mod. So, like, what happens when it gets to, like, 3 a.m.? Like, so, like, this is what I was saying, like, I might have shiny hunting, because late? Like, I want to do shiny hunting, like, later, so I can have something, like, chill in the, like, wee hours of the night. But also, the thing is I could also just have, like, just, like, a bunch of caffeine in my system, like, at all times. Which is also my thought process, like, I could just have, like, a ton of caffeine in my bones, bro. So, like, I'm probably gonna go through, like, several cans of, like, Dr. Pepper. Because, like, I can stay up for 24 hours, that's not a problem. I have insomnia, so all I have to do is just stay unmedicated, and that's fine. But the thing is like, staying awake and energetic and not just be playing a video game for for 12 hours, just in dead silence. So it's just like, it's like, I don't know. But all I know is I'm gonna try and my pillow just left the premises. I'm going to try and do it. Oh, didn't pay attention to that. It was not. So yeah, I mean, we're just gonna have to see. Like, we're gonna just play it by ear, and it's like, and we'll just like find out if it's, yeah. Because tomorrow I'm not gonna have a stream for sure. I think I think what I'm gonna do is I'm not gonna have a stream on Monday or Tuesday. So like Monday is like my busy day that I'm not gonna be able to do anything, and then Tuesday I have literally one class that I do over the summer, and that is it. So the rest of the day is just gonna be prep, I think, for the 24-hour stream. Yeah, definitely. I think that's what I'm gonna do. I might even do like, cause like, let me specify that I am planning to do 24 hours, like not just like of like 12 hours of me sleeping, more like 10, but like not even that. Like I'm saying zero sleep, no stops, gaming the whole time, which is like, big difference there because like I could say I'm doing a 24-hour stream and then just have, you know, just like have 6 hours of me sleeping, or it'd probably be 8 hours, but like I don't want to do that. That's just not cool. So it's like nobody's gonna be home for like for a 24-hour period. So just in there, I'm gonna fucking just do that. Like, but yeah, I need to pick out my games, then I need to thumbnail it, and then I need to have my backup games, then I have to thumbnail that, and have like packaging ready for it so I actually get clicks, so I'm not just talking to myself for 24 hours. That would suck. But like the goal is to, it's really loud. The goal is to like get more awareness, like get a few views, That is really loud. There's a drill outside and it's really loud.
Now we gotta go help people customize and save hundreds with Liberty Mutual. Maybe where's the golf cart?
Let's see, I just, like, Tuesday is going to be constant work. Like, I'm gonna be really busy on Tuesday. Ooh, maybe I could get some super hot in. Ooh. So loud. Yeah, so I'm thinking about um doing that, and like, cause like I assume I'm gonna be doing 2 to 4 hour shifts, right, of games. So like a bunch of mini streams in one. Which, now that I say that, that sounds like hell. I think it'll be fun though. I think I'm gonna have a lot of fun with it because like I've been wanting to do this for months, so I'm gonna hope that basically that like excitement for the past like 2 to 3 months that I've been wanting to do this, is gonna. I also want to see if I could get like Shovel in on it for like a 2 hour shift, get him to play Repo for a bit, maybe something like that, and then of course I want to plaster 24 hours on everything. You know what I just realized? It's really risky considering that, like, I'm talking about this and I don't want to share this anywhere other than here. And if I were to get a shiny here, I mean, I wouldn't. I would have to wait several days after the 24-hour stream to um post the short of me getting the shiny. Excuse me. Like, okay, there's another thing that I thought about. I was like, oh, I could do double hunting. And then I realized that the only other two Nintendo devices I have is a Switch Lite and a 3DS without a capture card. So it's like, well, I can't really double hunt because, like, what's the point in streaming if, like, because, like, I could get, like, a shiny, like, I don't know, Guzzlord or something on Ultra Moon. And it's like, yo, I'm freaking out, and you can't fucking see it. So I was just like, because, like, I have triple hunted before. Like, not as, like, a joke. Like, I have had, like, I have been doing Dynamax raids, Palkia resetting, and then Pheromosa resetting, because that is what I'm going for on my 3DS for the past, like, 6 months or so. When I say 6 months, it's like, it's not like I've been constantly. I have like 800 encounters, so I'll just have like an evening and I'll do like 100 encounters like every like few months. So it's not anything crazy. The same thing I did with Palkia. Like I mean, it was like what 2.5 years, 1,000 or 3,100 and something, like 67 or something like that. No wait, that's what I have on screen. Uh. Let me pull it up. 178 is what it is. What the fuck happened to this video? What the? Okay, that's weird. This video had this Peaks of Your video, this short I released. I was like, um, it was like it flopped. It was like it had like 4 views this morning. And usually after the first 12 hours, if you don't see like a ton of action, it's a flop. And then within like the past like 9 hours I was gone from this morning, it was, yeah, I checked at like 5 this morning and I just checked now, so that's quite a few hours actually. That's like 13 hours. So because I left at 5:30. Well, I left at 6, so it's 12 and a half hours.
Cleanout service is the most convenient way to give your items a second life and earn a little cash or shopping credit.
So I'm surprised that video popped. I got 13 views from that short, by the way. 13 people was like, by the way, 169. Nice. 13 people was like, oh wait, this is actually kind of lit, and clicked on my video. Which is insane. I mean, I'll take it. The problem with me, totally different subject now. We're jumping ship. ADHD at its finest. But the problem with me is that I and content is like I want so badly to just like focus on a niche. Like I want so badly to just be like, okay, Lethal Company is my game for this channel. I am going to play Lethal Company until like that's mostly all I'm gonna have on my channel. And like I was running for that for a time. And then I started to fall off. And like it was just like I'm playing a ton of Lethal Company still, but like not as much as I was though. I was playing like every day, like 6 hours for the first like 2 weeks. Like it was not healthy. Um, but and then it just like hit me that it's like I have to actually like sit down and like ponder video ideas. It's just like I don't want to do that, man. Like, and it's so I just like I have hyperfixation, so I just jump from one thing to the other. And like one of the big things that it's like it really hurts your growth on YouTube if you like split your audience. And it's just like that's so true. That's why you want like that's why you stick with your niche until you have like about a million subscribers. And then you have a audience that watches it because they like you rather than they like the game you play. So that's a big thing. I have looked at quite a few videos of like how to grow on YouTube, and it's like everybody says something differently. Like most people say just post more often and get lucky, and some people actually give you actually more than just like post more often in quantity over quality because quantity makes quality is what I think it was. And I was just like, that's cool and all, but I don't have fucking time for that shit. And it's just like, huh. Like, I mean, so what I really want to do is I want to do something that I'm calling mini niches, which is basically I'll do like I want to try and get into a game. Of course, we'll have those like random like just one-off videos, right? Where it's just like, oh yeah, there's only one video that's ever been released of this game. But like, I kind of want to like post like 6 to 8 videos of one game, like I did for Lethal, long form I should say, and then be done with it. Like the thing I really want to do is Minecraft. Like, and the thing is like instead of just having them like back to back to back to back, I'm thinking about like trying to separate them. You know. So like I'll make a Minecraft video, and then I'll make like a repo video, and then I'll do like just like a random one-off game, and then hop around like that. Like because I only get about 12 videos a year. So that's I don't know if you know this, but that is not a lot. So because I just don't have the time to. I also post in clutters. I don't know if anybody's ever noticed that, but I'll just probably not because I'm just not popular enough to be like seen like that. But like but no, I'll release like a video, and then a week later I'll release a video, and then a week later I'll release a video, and I'll drop like 3 videos at once, and then I won't drop anything for like 1 to 2, maybe even 3 months. So it's just like, cause I remember releasing, yeah, I release them in twos usually, because I do the Lethal Company V70, then I do the Peaks of Yore video, and then before that I did my, here, let me do public so I don't dox some of the stuff I post on private and unlisted. And then I do Make Good Choices and then Lethal Company. And then before that I did the Nintendo Direct, the Nintendo Direct was kind of random though, to be fair, but mainly I did the my first repo video, and then actually my only repo video as of right now, because I have enough footage of repo to make like 3 different videos, and I just haven't gotten around to doing that yet. And I released the Witherstorm video, and then I released the Lethal Company video. Um, and of course I released the 1 year anniversary. One, two, the 1 year anniversary and the update video on like the same day. I think I might have had them separated by maybe a day. It wasn't separated by much, like at all. I need to be focusing on these shiny chicks, by the way. Yeah, because I need to be making sure so I don't shiny fail here, because I won't know. Then we had the um I think I actually posted these all around the same time. The D&D story time. Um, the D&D story time. What was the Amori arachnophobia section stream highlight. And then the Subnautica 2 trailer reaction, which is to this day my most popular video. I don't know why I decided I wanted to play like Jedi Survivor on the channel. Like part of me wants to destroy like those like my first few videos of that I posted to the channel, like my first 3 or um um first 3 Subnautica videos, and then my um Jedi Survivor series that I released 1 episode for, edited the second episode, had a thumbnail and everything for that. And I was just like, this isn't sustainable and isn't fun. I'm just not gonna do this. And then I just played it on my own. Which, by the way, I still have not finished Jedi Survivor. I ended up not being that big of a fan of the game. I didn't realize that until it was just like I had played like 6 or 7 hours into it, and it's just like I don't want to play this game anymore. And I just didn't like. It wasn't because it was challenging, because like I will say I put it on medium difficulty, and I was just like, it'll be fine. It wasn't. But not even that, because I play fucking Elden Ring. I mean, challenge is not a problem. It's just I just didn't enjoy playing it almost. It's just like I'm not having fun. I don't like I mean I like these characters, but like the gameplay itself is kind of lame. I just I just kind of want like I would say that almost I would want to see like a movie or a TV show about the Cal Kestis games, Fallen Order and then Jedi Survivor, rather than actually playing the games myself. Which I know might sound a bit strange, but it's just like I mean, I don't know. I have weird feelings about. It's kind of like a weird feeling I have about that game. Cuz like I like it, I also don't. So it's just like I have a love-hate relationship with Jedi Survivor. Also, we're coming on to 3 hours total for this hunt. Because I actually have 2 counters open. Number one's just in case. I'm more likely to click at least one of them, so if one of them is low by one, I know that I did do an encounter, but you know, and I was just behind on one. But also this gives me a timer so I can know how much time I'm spending in total. So you know, that's cool. So I really need to think about Azelf and what I want. What I want it to be named. I also don't know what legendary shiny hunts I can do. Because like shiny hunts are cool and all of that, and like I do think one of these days I do want to do like some, I don't know, probably some like scarlet, I don't know, some scarlet shiny hunting or something like that. Because like I know there, you know what? I might actually look that up real quick. What legendaries are in legendaries can be shiny? Oh wait, no, I spelled can with an X by accident instead of a C. That's not right. Uh, um, okay. This is the list right here. Dialga, Palkia, Azelf, Mesprit, Uxie, Giratina, Cresselia, Heatran, Regigigas, and the legendary birds Articuno, Zapdos, Moltres. according to this random ass. Here, let me just look up what legendaries are in BDSP. Okay. Now, from this list, it seems like this is my list that I can hunt from. Okay, the list is the following. Cresselia, Heatran, Giratina, Uxie, Regigigas, this is in a very random order, Regigigas, Regirock, Lugia, Mewtwo, Azelf, Dialga, Latios, Mesprit, Suicune, Articuno, Ho-Oh, let me do this reset real quick, Ho-Oh, Rayquaza, Groudon, Kyogre, Manaphy I think is incorrect, Moltres, Registeel, rather, Zapdos, Darkrai, Entei, let me pull up an actual list. This is AI over here. Manaphy, Fion, Mew, which can't be hunted, Jirachi, which can't be hunted, Dialga, which can be hunted, Palkia, which can be hunted, Uxie, which can be hunted, Mesprit, which can be hunted, Azelf, which can be hunted, Cresselia, which I assume can be hunted, Giratina, which I know for sure can be hunted, Heatran, probably, Regirock, yes, Regice, yes, Registeel, yes, Regigigas, probably, Latios. That is actually two I've actually really wanted. Latios and Latios. Articuno, excuse me. Zapdos, Moltres, yep. Raikou. Entei. Suicune. I know it's Suicune, I just don't care that much. Mewtwo. Lugia. Ho-Oh. Kyogre. Groudon. Rayquaza, Shaman, Darkrai, Arceus, which all of those can be hunted actually. Other than Manaphy, I think everything else can be hunted on this list. Yeah, I think it's just. Oh no, there was Jirachi, Mew, and Manaphy can't be hunted. I think Fion can. It may be the other way around. You can't hunt Fion, but you can hunt Manaphy. It's one of the two. I can't remember. But yeah, I do definitely want to hit Latios, Registeel, definitely. I've wanted Kyogre for a long time, too. Actually, I've wanted Kyogre, Groudon, and Rayquaza for a long time. Ho-Oh, I'd be down. Lugia's eh. Raikou, Entei I do want for sure. Raikou and Suicune I remember being eh. But it's like, you know. But, I mean, I highly doubt I will get to shiny hunting every single Pokemon. Like, I royally doubt that. Like, to the highest degree. But... Giratina. I know it's Giratina. Once again, do not give a flying fuck. Um, I've always wanted a Giratina shiny, so I think if I remember correctly, you actually have to get the living, not a living dex, a national dex for that, which is Gen 1, Gen 2, Gen 3, Gen 4, all of it. Yeah. Which I think there are some Gen 5 stragglers. Actually, they might have actually taken all of the stragglers out with the teal mask and indigo disc. That's what I'm thinking of. Indigo disc. Um, I think they might have. Like, can't think of anything that's not in the in on the Switch. You know, I don't think the elemental monkeys are, which is Gen 5. I don't think they made it onto the Switch. I think that technically, I mean, I think you can play Switch games on the Switch 2. I just don't think you can play Switch 2 games on the Switch 1 because they have to make money somehow. So, I mean, I assume that's how that works. What? I pressed 1. Why does it not? Hello? Am I on the wrong text file? What happened? There we go. I don't know why it wasn't going up. That was weird. I forgot what I was saying now. Fuck. I lost my train of thought. Hold up. Let me pull up the stream. Let me reverse. Buffer and reverse. Oh yeah, I remember what I'm talking about. I was talking about now. So I assume that the Switch 2, you're gonna be able to get every single Pokemon on, which is cool because that's gonna be like the newest console, which is gonna be like woo. Because I assume you play Switch 1 games on the Switch 2, but can't play Switch 2 games on the Switch 1. That is my assumption, which may be entirely wrong. I don't know. Because I am not buying a Switch 2. Because, you know, I decided that I wanted to go with the PC gaming life. So it's just like, I'm not gonna buy the Switch 2, and I'm just gonna forsake Nintendo, and I'm gonna go just get a gaming PC, which is still like a few years out, but I want to save for it, you know. It would also make this whole streaming thing so much easier. That, and also a microphone, an actual microphone, would be awesome. But you know, I don't want my parents to be like, why the fuck do you want an $80 microphone? And it's just like, because like, what do I tell them? Like, hey, mom, dad, I'm gonna buy this, you know, $80 microphone that's gonna show up on our property in a few days, and it's gonna be like, they're gonna be like, why the fuck do you want this? And I don't want to have to explain. So that's why I'm gonna say I'm upgrading everything else. So I want to upgrade to a better microphone, right? Go along with everything else. And I don't think it'll be as much suspicious. I could be wrong, but I don't think it'll be as suspicious. So I don't think my parents will be like, why do you need a microphone? Because, you know, it's not like the type of thing that, like, if I don't have to tell my parents that I stream, I ain't telling them shit. Like, unless I am forced against my fucking will, there is not a chance. Yeah, I'm realizing that I might have to go early today, actually. Like, so I can, like, because I need to start, like, sketching out my ideas since I didn't know I was doing the stream until I was waiting for a day where, like, no family was in town, so I could be loud at 3 in the morning. And I was like, oh, perfect, this. And then my mom sprung this on me, like, I don't know, like, probably 2 hours, like an hour before the stream. So 2.5 hours ago ish. So you know. Because like I still have a few hours before I go to bed. I did wake up at 3 a.m. this morning, though, to be fair. But you know, I still think I want to go to 250 anyway. Because like I'm probably gonna go to bed at like 10 o'clock ish, so I'll be done by 8:30 maybe. I don't remember or how long this will take. Maybe 8. 7:45, 8 is what I think it's gonna take to get this last 54 encounters. So yeah, this is so much more fun than what I normally do. Because normally, like when I was hunting for Palkia, I would sit here in silence for like an hour per session, and I would just like watch YouTube in the background, but like actually like talking, just like yapping for no reason to like absolutely nobody feels great actually. It's kind of weird. It's like almost therapeutic in a way. Yeah. I don't know what I'm yapping about, honestly. I don't fucking know anymore, bro. I just work here. I will say though that about the keeping the timer on the side, there is a problem with that. The fact is that I mean, here. It's as the hunt goes on, it's gonna get more and more inaccurate. So it's more like gonna be a rough time because like if we hit odds or even go over odds, Arcane did the math the other day, and I think I saw this somewhere else when I started hunting for Palkia, which, you know, was 2.5 years ago, so, you know, forgive me if it's a bit rough memory. Um, but I believe hitting odds is 60 hours worth of resetting to hit odds. So statistically, you are going to hit odds if you hit odds, and it's gonna take, so statistically it's going to take roughly 60 hours to get one shiny legendary BDSP, which is a yikes for sure. Blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah. Blah blah blah. I'm losing my shit, bro. You know another thing that I might need? I might need a really long playlist of copyright-free music. The worst part is my 24-hour stream is just gonna have to be like the test meal of like copyright-free shit, which sucks. Only 50 more encounters to go before we can hop off. Go, she an info, way too good, I think I need lipo. Pop 1, 2, 3, 4, I'm a psycho. Baby, no money. Baby, no money. I know that guy. You know, it'd be lit. Wait, baby, no money in Fortnite. I don't play Fortnite. Let me just specify here. But you know, I would love to see. I do occasionally get the random clips of like Hatsune Miku absolutely shredding it in Fortnite because I just find that really funny. Um, like imagine getting like your team getting soloed by like completely wrecked by one little Hatsune Miku. That is just cosmically funny to me. Like, I mean, we have fucking Lethal Company, and we have not Dua Lipa. Who's the other person? I'm forgetting your name. Ariana Grande. Like, you have Lethal Company, Ariana Grande, Naruto in this bitch. You got Hatsune Miku in there. Like, it's stacked. Like, Fortnite is the most stacked thing I've ever seen in my life. It's insane. Like, Fortnite is stacked out the wazoo with crossovers. Like, they got, like, Big Hero 6. I think they got The Incredibles at some point. I think I saw that. But, like, yeah, it's insane. They got Avatar. I think they got Korra as well. Like, they had a lot. Also, I have a few friends that do play Fortnite. So, and once upon a time, a few years back, about a year and a half back, probably even longer than that. It's probably been 2 years since I played Fortnite. Like, actually, like, played Fortnite. I spent a lot more money on that game than I'd ever care to admit. I could probably sell that account for, like, some decent money. Is all I'll say with how much I have on it. Or I should say had, because I still have it. Like, I could literally walk into the other room, boot up the Xbox, and play it. But I have found, I'm a new man. I'm a new man. I have found new addictions. I've been playing Marvel Rivalries recently. Oh my god, that game is so fun. God, I fucking love that game. Like, it's the type of game that I could see myself, like, I have to be careful around because I could literally see myself sinking, like, too much time in it. Like, if I wasn't careful, like, I had to tread lightly, or I would just, like, non-stop play that game. Like, I would try and get really good at the... Whoa, whoa, whoa. I did not hold it. I just pressed it. There we go. I would try to get, like, good at that game. I don't get good at games, by the way. I suck at every video game I touch, ever. I don't get better at video games. I'm that one friend that will have, like, I have 800 hours in this game, and then get killed by, like, the day one guy. So, you know. I'm just that one friend in the group that's just naturally bad at fucking everything. Which I always think is funny because like like there's always that one friend that is like absolute dog shit. And then when it's like a 6v1, like every once in a while there'd be like a 6v1 and like your team's like holding over. Whoa, whoa. I don't know what just happened there. But like every once in a while like it's a 1v6 and it's just like your team is like holding over the leave button. And then you just like ascend to godhood for 5 minutes and win that round, and then you're back to the next round as just like hot dog shit. I think it's always fucking hilarious to me because I'm usually not good at video games. I will say though that like your like shooter battle royale type games I've always been terrible at. But when I speed run, that's where I'm good at games. That's where I thrive. Because I mean, I can do some speedrunning, I will say. Like like if I put my mind to it, like if I were to just like put my mind to it and set like 30 minutes every single day, within a few months I could get like really good at a run. I just like I don't know. There's something about it that it's just like I could, but also like I could put that time to the side and do this, or I could go play a run that's never been touched ever, and then I just fucking route. Because that is my favorite thing by far in speedrunning, is just routing. That I can't tell you how fun that is. Like I did a Subnautica below zero run, all vehicles percent, which nobody had ever run, which I didn't actually put that to the leaderboard, which I probably should have, but honestly, I don't care at this point. Maybe I should, maybe I should revisit that. Maybe. One of my D&D friends just invited me to play Minecraft. I'm not gonna answer, but you know what I need to do? I don't know what any of this text says. I should probably Google Translate this. Because I want to make sure this isn't saying anything like, you know, this was a free template, to be fair. But, you know, it could just say face cam down there or something like that. But it could also say literally anything else. So, I mean, this is a free template, so, like, you gotta be kind of careful. It was either, like, Tokyo, like, Night Tokyo or something. Maybe it was, like, Neo Tokyo or something like that. Or, like, a beachy one, and I was just like, I feel like the sleek Tokyo design goes a lot better with my Lethal Company and, like, space theme I have at the moment. Speaking of, I don't even have that at the moment. I have Pride Month going. Savage is quite annoying. Pick up your phone. to know you. That your magical ringing device is vibrating in your pocket. Said it gets quite annoying. Pick up your phone! Yo, I actually have to take this. sorry about that. We're back after our short uh intermission. Yeah, we'll call it an intermission. I really did have to take that call. Anyways, we're back and ready to do 40 more encounters. Oh my god. Wait, I lied. Hold up. I actually lied. Hold up. Okay, I think I'm actually back for real this time. I I keep getting sprung with stuff. I might actually just have to call it because there's actually stuff happening in my life. What is happening, bro? Like nothing serious. It's just something came up. Nothing like, no life or death, no family emergency. It's just something random that I have to do came up. Sedge. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hydration is very important. 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 I'm losing my shit. Oh, now my D&D group chat's coming back to life. Talk about the realm we're gonna make. No rules, as he says. As he gives us 2 rules. Thanks, man. Yeah, I do think I should probably call it 220. We'll do 220. And if things haven't calmed down by then I'll call it there. Yeah, that's what we shall doeth if. Hop 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm a second. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Boom, 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 boom. Dance with somebody. I don't think I can get copyrighted like that if I just sing it poorly enough. That's the idea of the whole, like, drunk, singing songs make them uncopyrighted. Which, by the way, I don't think they meant to take that actually seriously. Like, they didn't expect people to actually use, like, you know, the, drunk, renditions of songs, copyright-free versions. Because it's more like screaming, but I have actually seen, like, it tossed into a few videos, like, nonchalant, like, nothing happened. So, yeah. And check, okay. We've been trying to contact you about your car's extended warranty for some time now. This would be our last attempt at reaching you. Does anybody... Do we know if the Switch 2 has been hacked yet? Can we already hack? Like Third Life? What the hell is a Third Life? Is that a server? Is Third Life a server? What the hell is a Third Life? What the hell is a Third Life? What the hell is a third life? I probably should have looked up what Third Life was before I made a comment about it. Because I might just be sounding stupid right now. And these are the type of fellas that actually... Actually, these are the type of people that would not make fun of me at all. I feel like my DM would probably, but DM's not part of this group chat, so... Nah. Nah. That's really funny. Nah, just, like, can we do a shark and world border? Nah. I'm really tired, bro. I've been up since 3:30 this morning. Was it 3:30 or was it 3? Early. Fucking early as fuck. Do 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 do. Oh, that's actually kind of cool. It's like the lifesteal, but just kind of with 3 lives. That's Cool. Um. Don't you need, like, or something to join? Will you send me that? Question mark. I've never done a Bedrock. I don't play fucking Bedrock. And plus, I don't play Realms, I just play Worlds, so, you know, I don't know how to fucking join a Realm. But, you know, it's whatever. I'll figure it out, I guess. Excuse me, that, my bad. My bad, home sauce. I might just be being impatient here. Do 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 do. I'm using 3 screens right now, by the way. I have chat on one timer on my phone, and then chat on my tablet, and then I on my actual computer is where I'm actually playing the game on. This is so budget. Dun 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 dun. Bada bum bum bada bum bum bada bum bum bada dun 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 bada dun 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 dun. Oh, bro. Dun 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 dun. Uh, 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 uh. Oh, Mitzi. Don't play bed rock like ever. What? Blum 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 blum. What? Because I'm on PC and I need to download I Oh, interesting. It was inviting us to a realm that already has people. Interesting. That can only go bad. Anyway, uh, I think I'm gonna call it here at 222, right here. Yeah, I think I'm gonna call it here. Surprise, surprise. Bum, bum, bum. Who would have ever guessed this information? Because this shit is. It started getting busy, and I'm having like several conversations. This isn't sustainable. Ugh. Yeah, this just ain't sustainable at all. I just need to call it, bruh. Because I mean, I had fun, but I need to like start working on stuff, start doing shit rather than just fucking sitting here shiny hunting. Like, I actually need to like do stuff with my life, unfortunately, which sucks butt cheeks, but like I do unfortunately have to call it eventually. So, 2 hours and 8 minute stream today. And I will be back doing my longest stream ever on Wednesday, doing a 24-hour stream. Hopefully, assuming plans hold through, which who knows anymore, man. Shit gets wild. Shit gets wild. Anyway, I think I think this was a pretty good stream. I got 112 encounters done today. So, I mean, it's not terrible, but it's not amazing either. I think that's what I'm gonna try and do. I think I'm gonna try and do next stream. Next stream's the long one, though. Next stream, I actually might go for 5. Nah, I'll probably go for 333, and then I'll do something else. If I'm being honest. Anyway, I'm just yapping now. I'm just yapping, like I've been doing for a while. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go.